Hello, everybody. Welcome to Uncommon Analysis. Today, I wanted to take a few minutes to talk about, well, the flagrant lies that were told by West Point regarding Pete Hegseth. Now, if you don't know, Pete Hegseth has been nominated by President Trump to be the Secretary of Defense. Now, I'm not going to get into where I feel on this nomination. I really don't get into these nominational things for heads of department too much. They're going to play out the way they're going to play out, right? I think a lot of it's drama. I'm sorry. I think a lot of it's just theatrics and show. The Democrats clearly have gone overboard in insanity on opposing a lot of Trump's picks. They're all the end of the world, just like Trump was a fascist and a Nazi. They've decided to pick and choose some of these people as insane. They want to hold the fact that Trump is picking people he believes will be loyal to him as somehow a negative, as though what happened in 2016 with his selections and the leaks and everything else around him, the disloyalty that happened around him for the people he took that were just kind of establishment types, just ignore that. Just keep doing the same old thing. So they're insane, in my opinion. They report this kind of stuff as though Trump has no reason to behave this way. Why would he want loyalists around him? Gee, I can't imagine why he would want people he believes are going to be loyal around him. I mean, heaven forbid, it wasn't like he didn't get bit on the butt a million times over by people who weren't his first time in office. But, the left is going to be the left. They're going to lie, they're going to cheat, they're going to steal. The ends justify the means. They do not care. That's just their mentality. The greater good in their world is implementing their left-wing policies by any means possible. The ends justify the means. Doesn't matter what you got to do. The murder of that healthcare exec is a perfect example of the left-wing ideology taken to its extreme. The ends justify means. Killing a man doesn't matter. It's justified because the overall healthcare system is screwed up in America and it's not fair and yada yada. So we're going to kill this guy. And believe me, I'm not defending United Healthcare. I'm not defending every action of anyone in the healthcare industry. I worked in healthcare for about a decade in health insurance and health delivery. I can tell you stories about how messed up healthcare in the United States is. So I'm not here to defend the system as a whole, but I'm also not going to celebrate some cowardly little fucking punk with a god complex who thinks he's smarter than the world going out there and murdering somebody by shooting them back like the little fucking coward he is. This man's not a hero, folks. Never was. Reports are he pissed his pants when he finally got arrested, which isn't surprising because they're all fucking cowards. They just are. They talk big, but they're cowards. But anyway, I'm kind of getting off a little tangent there. Getting back to the topic of this video. So Pete's been nominated, or at least has been named, and West Point people inside of West Point apparently lied and says that he was never accepted because Pete had been accepted to West Point. He didn't go there, but he'd been accepted, and the left tried to basically smear him. They found people in West Point willing to lie. Now, who in West Point's lying? That ought to be disturbing, right? Because West Point's the premier military college of the United States, one of them anyway. And duty, honor, country, right? You're supposed to be a good, moral, high person. Yet here we have deep staters inside. They're lying, feeding bullshit information to Proform or ProPolitica, I think was the people that were going to publish this article. Let's see what it says. Yeah. ProPublica, which is a way out there left-wing wackadoo publication. If you want to see what hate looks like and Trump derangement syndrome looks like, go read some Proforma for a while. But they basically were getting ready to come up with an article claiming that he had never been to West Point because people within West Point had told them he had never been accepted. Well, yeah, not so much. Pete Hegseth, published. Here you are, his acceptance letter. Um, to shut this shit down, and also his offer of admission, right? So in 2003, he was indeed accepted. This is more proof positive of the deep state and the larger. When people talk about deep state, this is the kind of crap they're talking about. The mainstream media, the uninitiated, the denial folks, The ignorant will, oh, we talking about these state. You're crazy. You're conspiracy theorists. Here's a perfect example. This is insane. This is insane. Not only this, but now it's come out. These people leaked this and lied. They didn't leak, but they flat out lied about this. The West Point won't even admit to whether or not they're going to punish the people who did it. I mean, how insane is that? How insane is this is more remnants of the Obama years, as far as I'm concerned. Obama was the most destructive president of our country in my lifetime, bar none. This is more of just the politicalization of the military and everything. He politicized the DOJ. He politicized the IRS. He politicized everything he could get his hands on. His administration did, and most of it was quiet because the press would never question anything, and the press was compliant in part of it as well. Why do you think Trump is the president again? Why do you think Trump won the first time? This is the nonsense that's been going on. And they keep denying it. They keep lying about it. They don't want you to see how corrupt, what they have done to our institutions. They label they throw these attacks at Trump and Trump supporters and anybody who mentions this stuff. There's a reason. This is the kind of crap that's going on now. This is how screwed up our country is, how screwed up our military is. This would have been a summarily fireable offense, bar none, if you're caught. Boom. If it's a military person involved, court martial, gone. Dishonorable discharge, gone, along with whatever criminal prosecution would be involved. Um, this is just where we are. But Trump, yeah, Trump's the one politicizing the institutions. Now, again, I don't really get into these nomination fights because there are a lot of heat. They're just stupid. Most of them. The Democrats are going to say anybody Trump puts up is the worst thing in the world, just because that's just how it is right now. They're just reactionary. They have nothing. Trump's the Antichrist, so anything he does, we have to fight. They've called Tulsi Gabbard a traitor, right? She's a Russian asset. They're now going, they've lying about this guy. You know, it's just they just can't help themselves. They can't be trusted, and they wonder why in the media as well. Wonder why no one trusts them. Why they've lost all confidence. The only people, the people that have swallowed the Kool-Aid believe them, but anybody else is like more and more people are reading crap like this and going, no, this is wrong, and they know it's wrong. They know our country's broken. They know it's wrong. They know that the political establishment has been lying to them for decades. They are cheating. They are doing all kinds of bad things. And the American people are sick of it. The American people are the ones paying the price for their incompetence and their malfeasance. And we're tired of it. We're tired of it. We're sick of it. So conspiracy theorists just got another couple points here. You know, uh, the deep state clearly exists. They can keep denying it, but the people within the establishment trying to defend and protect the establishment. They are a cancer. They have metastasized. They are infested every part of government, and they need weeded out. I know I'm not delusional. It's not going to happen overnight. You're not going to get them all, but every effort has to be made to just burn these people and destroy them publicly and criminally. Do whatever you need to do. These people are criminals. These people are just criminals. They are destroying our country before our eyes, and they believe they're doing it because we're protecting the world. They're not protecting anything. They're protecting their own asses. That's all they're doing. They're protecting the corruption that is the existing establishment. And make no mistakes, folks, when I say the political establishment, that includes people with R's beside their name. Don't think for one minute that I'm naive enough to think only the left is corrupt. No, the entire political establishment is corrupt to its core. Doesn't matter the letter beside the name, and they will do anything to protect their corruption. They don't care. They've been padding their back pockets for years. They've been selling this country out and padding their pockets in the process, and they do not care about you. And they do not care about anything other than their own corruption and power and holding on to it. And this is just yet another example. But remember, if you remotely question, you're the problem. All right, guys, that's it for me today. I hope you have a great day. And if you like this type of post, please like, subscribe, click on the notification number, and share. Have a great one, guys. I'm out.